I mean, it's always so nice, right? Welcome, I guess. Welcome to a new vintage cube video. Magic Online. We're an ancestral recall, we're a happy bunch. Let's go. Okay, now, as a follow-up to ancestral recall, there's Brainstorm and there's Mystic Confluence. Aside from that, we have not much. All these cards are fine. Season Pyro is probably the next best card after Confluence, but Confluence lets us stay on color and it's just great. Ooh, Lurrus? Super early Lurrus when I only have like spells. I like that. Okay, this one is new, I have to read it. Flash, Flying, ETB, exile target spell and opponent controls. Whenever it attacks, if a card is held with it, you may cast it. That's pretty powerful, but I think Lurrus is better. Outlaws of Thunder Johnson Commander. Okay, that's a set. Okay, yeah, Lurrus. Lurrus is nice. Just after Lurrus, the best card here is probably Necromancy. Hmm. Oh, it's a nice card. What if I just take Cryptic Command and go full controlist? Lurrus control, like in the vintage? Yeah. We just need a saga now. And we'll be playing Lurrus control, blue-black control, or blue-white. Lurrus is white too. Speaking of, there's a Wrath of God. So sad we cannot take Troll with Lurrus. Like, usually it's just a Fetchland, right? Is it Wrath the pick over Consider? I like Wrath. It's just not too great. Maybe Wrath of God pick over Time Spiral, Consider, or Malcolm. Just take Consider, make my deck more efficient and consistent. Malcolm is decent with Lurrus, just comes back. I'm going to take Wrath. Let's play blue-white Cheons or something. Jace is great with Ancestral Recall and with Lurrus. Marsh Flats, I wouldn't mind actually. I think Jace is slightly better. If it was a blue Fetchland, I would take it 100%. A blue Fetchland here would be the best pick. We really want to be super heavy blue, right? With Cryptic Command and Mystic Confluence. Oh, Colony now. Yeah, Colony is. Wow, are we going to have a beautiful blue-white control deck? I've just played blue-white control at the RC, and now I'm officially a control mage. Everybody knows that. That's how it works, right? Like you play a tournament with control deck, and suddenly you're a control player. It's very funny because I don't know who I was saying to the other day, like, yeah, I haven't played control in a tournament since 2018. 2018, yeah, 2018. And they were like, oh, I thought you'd play control more, and it's like, no. And I don't know. It's just like, do we associate people with decks without really knowing what they play? There's always this thing like when somebody's an aggro player, you know that. Like you are aware that they are like a dedicated aggro player. But in general, when you consider somebody is like goodies or decent player, people tend to associate them with control more than other decks, I think. I don't know why. Probably because for a long stretch, control decks, blue deck in the history of Magic were the best decks. So best good players were playing those decks. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not calling myself a good player here, but I have had this conversation with a lot of people. It has happened to me a bit like, oh, I thought this person liked playing control more, and then like maybe they do, but they are not playing control, or they haven't played control in forever. South Triumph cannot really hurt since I mean we had the Wrath, but we're not so sold on it on the white part, and Thagot will help with Lurrus anyway. Oh, Benevolent Bodyguard is good with Lurrus. So, target creature you control against protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. You have a Lurrus. You start saving it like, over and over. Oh, I like the Utah. Yeah, happy with Utah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not unhappy. We will find shorts, even Fatal Push, like cheap removals. When you have Ancestral Recall, you just want cheap removal spells, right? We have Colonnade and Lurrus as win conditions. We have good counter magic. I want cheap counter magic, counter spell, mana leak, remand, those kind of things. I don't really want to play non-blue lands, but I could hate the Gristle Run. This was the pack with the Necromancy, but yeah, I think so. So it's a bit weird hating in an 8-man like this, because what am I gaining from that hate? Oh, that's nice. Like that person is not going to. uh, How affected is that person going to be by my hating out? Right? Nothing. Well, quite a lot. But what am I gaining from that? Basically nothing. Because I'm not going to play them probably, and etc. etc. So animate dead. The best card here. Good with Lurrus. Either you can reanimate your Lurrus or you can recast the animated, and it's just good in general. You animate the stuff from your opponents. So yeah, I will take it as by far the best card here. Sunwise is so. Stern Scalding I would play. I love Stern Scalding. Fury is amazing, but we are very far away from that. Otawara, if it comes back, I will take it. I will hope either Stern Scalding or Otawara comes back. I will settle for Thundering Falls or Sunwise. Oh, ooh, ooh, oh, ooh. My god, what a pack. I think it has to be Swords. Swords is just too good. But Remand is nice, Teferi is nice. I cannot play Teferi. Oh, so I thought I looked at Teferi and Groundhog and I was like, oh, nice cards. Actually, we cannot play Teferi. So it's Swords now. And try to wheel unexpectedly absent. Because there's no way we are wheeling Remand. Maybe Inky? Yeah, Swords is too good. Oh, Caracas now? Yeah. Yeah. Caracas is great. It's just impressive. Caracas save your Lurrus. Yeah. Durez is nice. Scrabland. I will play one or two non-blue lands, but I don't want many. And Caracas is already one, even though Caracas is more akin to a spell. Duelist of the Mind would be fine, probably. Yeah. Oh, Comfy? Yeah. I mean, Confident is amazing at Lurrus deck, right? We need mana. We don't have good mana right now. We need a lot of good lands. Still, I think Confident is going to be great. Taking it. Oh, Bubble. So I was thinking Balance, Dark Ritual, but Bubble with Lurrus is great. Just remember, when you are evaluating cards with a companion, the evaluation shifts quite notably, because you are always going to have the companion available. Not necessarily like you have to pay for it, but you are always going to have the companion. So it really changes how you evaluate cards. I love Creeping Tarpit, and with Colonnade is going to make our mana nice and winning games easy. Urborg would be nice, Bitter Triumph would be nice, but I think Creeping Tarpit is better. And Planeswalkers could be an issue for this deck, and Creeping Tarpit is amazing at killing Planeswalkers. So, you know. Oh, that was a nice coffee. Tasted great. I didn't change anything in the extraction, but it tasted quite different. Wow, that's a super late polluted delta we are snapping. With Hallowed and with Thagoth, and itself being blue-black, it's perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Saudi Backstreet, Lions, I don't care for any of those. Just want my polluted delta. Okay, mana getting a little bit better, and the deck getting a little bit better too. I mean, this is quite beautiful, I would say. Fracture Identity we can totally play because it's not a spell, so yeah, we're completely playing that card. Was already with Jace. It's good in general. It's not good with Dark Confidant. We're going to have a couple of 5s and a couple of 4s. But Lurrus itself is a way of gaining life back, so I think we'll manage. Dr. Foundry wouldn't be bad. I think on a vacuum, that's better. Okay, let's take a Stern Scalding. I think Stern Scalding is very, very good. That's so cheap and efficient. Yeah, Fractal Identity is just so powerful, and going like, no, let's take the other one because if you combo, it's amazing with Lurrus and everything. Oh, Remand didn't come back. But unexpectedly absent did, as we said. I mean, Remand was not coming back. I'm not surprised. But, you know, you can always dream. Yeah, so I think Fractal Identity was the pick, right? I would be awesome to take the other one. There's Fractal Identity is... Fractal Identity packs a great punch, which sometimes you are missing in this kind of decks. Like, you're doing maybe some like smallish things, and with Fractal Identity, like all the power. So is it Scrablan or is it Nathan? Both are good. Scrablan is not great with... I think it's Nathan. But surely it wasn't that one. Shit. Shit, I got distracted for too long. Okay, shit. It was Nathan. I wanted to play Nathan. I distracted myself for a second. I mean, I already have 2 triumphs that give me green, so maybe. These last few picks were completely wasted by me. Yeah, that Nathan would have been nice. The other 3 picks were unplayable. Okay, here with the Nathan, I would like the probe a lot. Probe is still fine, it's just not as good. I don't think I need Mesa is justifiable. We only have Hallowed. We could bring in the Indatha, but Lathaf is good. Git Probe is good, it's just I'm a bit scared of going too low on life with Confidant. Toxic Deluge is good, better than that because like you're playing life and you are clearing the board, so you're happy. Sunfall is great, but I think Sunfall will come back. But if I take Toxic Deluge, I'm not going to want the Sunfall. I'm going just to take Lathaf, it's just cheap, efficient, good with Lurrus. It's like a very good card. Oof. Oof, Him to Turak. Him to Turak is so rough on our mana. So cards I like here are these 4. Turak, Portable Hole, Talisman, and Spellbomb. Of those, I like Talisman the less. And I don't think we can afford to play him to Turak. We have very few. I'm going to take either Spellbomb. Spellbombs are amazing with Lurrus, same idea as Bubble. And like you can turbo. Oh, perfect. Counterspell, that's what we were needing. Prismatic Ending, if somehow Prismatic Ending comes back, we'll play it. Serum Visions, we will play it. Night Whisper, we'll probably play. Counterspell is perfect. Okay, we cannot play Virtue. We are not playing Dig Through Time. Ledger is fine. We'll rather have the Nathan, I think. Well, Bubble, Spellbomb. These are cheap spells to go with Shredder. Is Shredder better than Collective Brutality? That's the question. We have Swords and Unexpectedly Absent. Another Spellbomb as cheap interaction. Maybe Shredder is better. Another 2-drop. Getting powerful 2-drops you can replay out of your graveyard with Lurrus is just amazing. So here is Ponder versus Snuff Out. Snuff Out is amazing. I'm really scared about the amount of life we are going to pay, but I think Snuff Out is still too good. And Ponder is good. It's good with Ledger. It's good with Jace. It's even decent with Dark Confiant, right? And setting the top of your deck. But the Snuff Out is just so good. We want to be cheap and efficient with our... Oh, Push is nice. Push is wonderful. Okay, our mana sucks. Our mana sucks for Cryptic mainly. I would like... shit. That pick, either the Nathan or the Scrabland would have made our deck better, and we got neither because I'm an idiot. I got so distracted. Indaza, I think Indaza is coming in just as a black-white land. I have up to 3 colors. Normally 4 with the green. I'm thinking about the Bring to Light, but I don't think it's worth it. Bring to Light into... If I could Bring to Light into Fracture Identity reliably, sure. Because that's a powerful enough card to use our Bring to Light for. But the rest is just not great. Okay, no more lies. Yeah. Yep. No mana leak, and it's going to be a bit rough on our mana, but it's just right. Time Warp is nice, but yeah, no more lies. I don't know how to count. I thought we had seen all the packs. But happy to have found a new one and it being this way. I have so many 2-drops, it happens a lot to me. Like, I see my decks and they're full. They're a stack of 2-drops. In this case, we have Lurrus, which is an incentive to have many 1s and 2s, of course, because it doesn't really combo with the others, but still. Yeah, so we still have another one. Vindicate or Cut Down. I don't think it's Mana Tide, and I don't think it's Concealed Curtains, even though I quite like Concealed Curtains. Vindicate is decent. Cut Down feels better for our deck, but Vindicate is more catch-all. I think this is going to be a Vindicate deck, a Vindicate pick. Also, we have no 3s. Our 3 is going to be a 2 plus a tap land or a 2 plus a 1, which is fine, and it's a good way of getting advantage over your wonder. Okay, speaking of 3s, I think Deluxe goes over Sunfall in this position. Shit. Talisman came back and is the only one we didn't really want. I'm going to take it, but I don't think there's any way on earth we're playing Serum or Prismatic Ending. Probably Prismatic, even though we have a lot of removal already. But Serum is just medium. Right? Serum Vision is too medium of a card. Yeah. Here, I like Azar Commando. It's going to be good. Amazing when it's good. This doesn't matter. I wish I could play Timeless Dragon, and our mana is not good. Maybe Cryptic Command has to go out. Maybe Cryptic Command. Let's build this. Okay, so how are we building this thing? Well, first of all, let's take that out. If we have 9 lands, that's going to get us to 16. I think we're going to need a little bit more than that. So let's cut 1 card. It's really hard to flood out when you have a Lurrus waiting for you. So what don't I love? What don't I love? I like my 1s and my 2s. And I like everything. Could take out a removal. Maybe we ended up with... Nah, you know what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 9 blue. There's no way that's enough. Cryptic Command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 white is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 7 black. Probably black could be 6. I could go up to 10 blue like this. This is actually, like, if I see this deck, 16 lands is fine for it. Because we have a lot of 1s and 2s, these cycles, these draws, these draws, these draws. But then again, the lands are Triumph, Keturland, Caracas, and we have Lurrus, so the chance of flooding out is so slim. And if we miss a land drop, we're not gonna be happy. So I'm just going to take out What's the card? Has to be an interactive spell. These ones are sacred with Lurrus, I think. And the ones are too. Maybe Vindicate? Too expensive. Is Vindicate better than Prismatic Ending? That's kind of the question here. Prismatic Ending just the pick. To go out. Are you nominated to leave the card? I think it's going to be between Prismatic Ending and Vindicate, but it could be unexpectedly absent. Yeah, let's take as unexpectedly absent. I'm bringing so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? I can't really see my lands this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be another island. It has to be like Cryptic Command. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's take the play, reveal the Lurrus, and say okay. Sure. Decent mana, Spellbomb to redraw, Prismatic to interact, Bodyguard to be there. It's a decent hand, I think. It's not amazing. Fagoth, you go. Oh, that's a nice pickup. I think I'm fine with it. I was thinking Bodyguard plus Spellbomb, but I think Mastermind is still good. It's a better use of our mana. This is the classic heuristic, right? Use your mana. I mean, it's not that Benevolent, Bodyguard, and Spellbomb wasn't going to. No, they had. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Also going to draw with the Spellbomb because I totally misclicked playing it. That's a good pickup. That's good too. Missing a land up here kind of sucks. That's why I didn't want to play 16 because like we have so much things to do with our mana, and we have a bunch of counter spells, so we really want to be like play something, leave a counter spell up. So you need lands for that. Another thing we want to do, if possible, is to play Lurrus right away. It's a 6 mana threat, so we don't have it in our hand. We don't risk it getting discarded or killed or anything like that. Yeah. Nice one in Ember you got there. Also, we'll pitch in 3 steps ahead. I didn't expect that. I very much didn't expect that. Going to pass here. Good Prismatic Ending nothing. But Ledger plus Prismatic Ending getting a trigger. It's going to be better. If it resolves, it goes wow. Control mirror. Huh? And what happens in the control mirror when your opponent resolves? One in Emperor. You fall behind. Our mana is really betraying us here, but we knew that. That was a possibility. That was a very real possibility. that our mana would betray us. We need our opponent to flood out a little bit here, because we need time. We have the answers to everything in our hand. We just need a little bit more time. That would be nice, but I don't think I can afford to wait. We'll start like this, and if the 2 cards left are any form of counterspell, we die. It's not very difficult. Yep. I will not pay for that. And you can draw 2 cards. We are not winning. Definitely not. One top, one bottom. Do we have yet another counterspell? Do I even want to show them that? Like what am I achieving by ancestral myself? Yes, we still can fight. We'll find a removal and something else and a land. A lot. They have 3 cards in hand and 1 was left there on purpose by certain visions? No. They will have 1 that was left on purpose by certain visions. You see, the mana. We do not have good mana. So snuff out now. If they have a counterspell on top, we are dead. So we cannot beat a counterspell, so I'm not going to try to beat a counterspell. I'm not going to... Like, if they have a counterspell, I could kill the 3-3, right? But if they have a counterspell, they're going to use it next turn, and it doesn't matter what I do. They will die. Like, I snuff out upkeep, they don't have the counterspell. I take 5, and then they draw for the turn, and they kill me. GG. Take 5, go down to 3. Particular shark. What did they leave on top then? Some threat? Was it a threat? Very smartly, they didn't. Yeah, activate the wonder, and they did have another counterspell. Okay. Wow. Okay, the blue-white mirror, and they have a lot more counter magic than we do, which was quite annoying there. So Revoker is fine. I don't think I'm going to need Wrath or Toxic. Cathar is fine. Just creatures attacking. That's fine. Absence probably okay. Over push. I don't think I need push, right? Versus time, which so literally 0 creatures. That's fine. Oh, Stern Scalding probably sucks more than push. Probably. Not sure. Stern Scalding can catch a Snapcaster and things like that. Okay, again, hand that doesn't cast cryptic command. We don't have all that much card bandits, which is one of the issues with playing control decks on a draft. We do have Thessal Recall and a couple 2-for-1s here or there, but we are missing, when you're playing a control deck, you want a high density of, is there's any reason to not play the Spellbomb? We haven't seen any powerful 2-drops from them, and not using our mana there is going to suck a lot. Yeah, so I was saying. I just want to hit my land drops and everything. So usually when you're playing a control deck, you want to hit relevant number of the relevant density of spells that draw extra cards. Because the first one finds you the second one, that finds you, that's the idea. And that's how you get control over the game with the card advantage. This is your classic Wafo control deck. Well, that's not the case for us right now. I'm going to resolve. I'm going to attempt to resolve Comfy. If it gets counter, like just counter, I think I'm going to animate them. Well, I don't want it exiled for obvious reasons, so let's fight over it. And they have Force of Will, that's a 2-for-1, so we're happy with that. Let's see. How is your removal suite looking? Okay, they have exiling effect. That sucks. Jace with Caracas is hard to kill. It's not unkillable, but it's hard to kill. I'm going to play the Mastermind because I don't really have another play to make. And I hold no counter magic or no options to do anything. Looting here. Going to get rid of my prismatic ending. Is this sounds Taiwan? Huh, that's interesting. And it's completely fine too. What I'm going to do is I will get Jace back to my hand and replay it. And if they have Stern Scolding here, well, that's fine. Stern Scolding is so good versus us because we're always going to be playing through Lurrus, right? So Stern Scolding will always get us. I mean, last game we didn't get a chance to play Lurrus, but it was there. Wow, Serum Visions? Didn't expect that. I didn't expect them letting us draw an extra card there. Bottom, they did. Bro, Ledger is fine, but do I want it? I don't think so. Happy with our position here. Next turn we will have Cryptic Command at the ready. We can use the Fiery Mastermind, activate its ability on their turn to draw extra cards. Now we are the ones with the card advantage, and we will say we are dominating the game right now. I want the Emperor here would be annoying. Yeah, because there's not much I can do about it. Maybe I should have played Keeping Tarpit just for this sad situation. Maybe. I'm going to want to kill this. No, because I want to tap out of my characters. they +1 the Emperor, then it's different. I think I'm going for it. They can counter this, but then I can Jace and flashback it. I'm repenting not having played the Clipping Target. They just counter it. They didn't counter draw. That's important to take note of. Things were still fine. But I'm going to try to source that thing. And then cryptic command whatever follow up. I assume this is going to be a remand. Could be. Could very well be. What happens if they remand? Nothing. They didn't remand. That was very fast. They have to have a remand here, right? Or a counter spell of some sort. They just were very sure they didn't want to counter it, I guess. So why not pay to draw with this? Mystical Tutor, wow, that's scary. So you value Mystic Confluence over the kind of advantage that the other thing was going to give you right away. It's interesting. Now they're tapped out. It's a great moment to get Lurrus into my hand, I guess. And play it. Now if you get Mirra's Bubble will be amazing. Like online, lagging on me. Okay, hello, I have a Lurrus. It's a cat nightmare. In case you weren't aware. Ooh, am I the one lagging? It's not Magic Online, it's me, it's my computer. I never know, right? Is my computer that is old and dying? Or is Magic Online? Do they have something like Force of Will here? Okay. I'm going to leave up the Caracas because that's much more valuable than either Spellbomb. I would trade. If they give me the chance, I'm happy trading. That's why Animate Death is so cool. I get life back, I get a choo-choo for my travels. Emperor is gone, so it's a safe block. Then I can just animate the Lurrus. You can. This is pretty cool. You can animate the Lurrus, Caracas Lurrus back to your hand, play Lurrus again, and then animate death from the graveyard. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's a good draw. Like a wonderful, wonderful draw. I have Critic Command at the ready, and I'm going to draw a bunch of cards. Mirror's Bubble, and Caracas to protect Lurrus. We're looking fine. We are looking very, very fine, I would say. Them having Colonnade is a reason to keep push in. It's quite hard to deal with it only with one source in the deck. Okay. So technically I should have played the bubble first. Because this way, even if they have like a Solitude for Lurrus, they cannot really interact with it. But it is what it is. Going to wait until they draw, so we get a little bit more information. Right now, we can see their draw every turn of the game. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's a way of dealing with Colonnade. They just activate Colonnade. We'll be pretty happy. Okay, are we trying to kill Lurrus? The activity. Miss your hand. True name. Okay, that's going to be an issue. No, have the cryptic command for it, but if they have a counter spell, they haven't had a counter spell, so they did draw a couple of cards with Mystic Confluence, so keep that in mind. I'm going to vindicate this right away. Bubble. We know what they're going to draw, and there's no draw in our deck that change what we want to do here. It's still Cryptic Command and Caracas. Thing is, Lurrus raises true name. And getting the information on what our opponent is going to draw every turn, I think is going to be more valuable. And I attack opponent. I think our opponent is double queuing because they were playing at a normal pace, and now they are going super slow. Attack for 2. Yeah, so I do think the bubble, like I could try to get the card ASAP in my hand. I think looking at our opponent's top has some value. It's like very small value. So the small value it has when you do it once, it gets a lot better, right? When you do it more and more and more. Okay, planes. We know nothing of their hand. They have a counter spell here. Kind of sucks, but what it is. They have Brima. Oh, they didn't have it. Good. So we saw true name. We saw. I'm not going to bring a Wrath of God just because of true name nemesis. I mean, it's two are good answers to true name. We'll keep one of them in the deck. Like Toxic Deluge is so cheap and easy to play, and I can somehow not kill my things if I just want to kill their things. Well, this dies, this dies, this dies, no matter what I do. I to take out the Cazar commando. It's a flash threat, but we don't really see any targets. So. Yeah. Lurrus. Solid hand. Solid hand. Prismatic ending is nice. Spellbomb is not amazing, but once we get to Lurrus, we get to save it, you know, we'll get to replay it, redraw, those things. Is our opponent mulliganing or did they keep a 7? They haven't chosen. So they are going to 6, right? Because we have chosen. So they are going first, we already kept, so they have to be mulliganing to 6 at least. Usually it says it, right? Like, Yada Yada is thinking of Wayne. Maybe it doesn't? I don't know. We should know. I'm an idiot, I didn't keep. I just revealed my Lurrus. That's so I was thinking I've taken an action. That's keeping, right? No, it was Lurrus action. So I could fetch for a tap land, play Spellbomb, play Bodyguard. I think I'm going with Spellbomb. Keeps my option. Like this is the one that keeps my options the more open. Oof, Indaza is fine. I'm fine playing Indaza here, but now with Cryptic Command, yeah, maybe Cryptic Command is way too greedy for this deck. Let's do. We need to find an answer for what our opponent is doing. I mean, they're not doing anything yet. Oof. All the non-blue lands. Okay, I want to draw that one. Unsurprisingly, I would say. When to cast it is a good question, though. Could have gone for Lurrus there, but I didn't want to clog my hand. Full of cards. I think I'm not fetching. I'd rather draw whatever blue land I'm intending to fetch. Okay. This is fine though. It's a decent bait. It may make them take an action. Maybe not now, but maybe on their turn. And we can sneak in the Ancestral. So we're not in a hurry to resolve Ancestral since our hand is full. We don't want to go to discard. Could have played the Benevolent Bodyguard to protect James. I was encouraging. Yeah, I'm regretting not playing the Bodyguard there. Because it would have emptied my hand too. Making it easier to resolve a significant ancestral recall later. I think it's time to take Lurrus into my hand. I think it's 2 shoes if I don't do it. And they have hard counters. If we only saw Mana Leak, Normalize, then maybe. But we saw Counterspell, we saw Force of Will. I mean, if they Force of Will my ancestral, I'm fine. But they're tapping out. Oh, for a true name. What's the play here? I think it's time to ancestral actually. Have 3 extra mana to pay. So they have to have a hard counter, and that will allow us to deluge if we want. Kill the true name. That's why we brought the deluge in, right? To kill true name. They didn't counter. I think they have a counter, right? Like they thought about it. I don't want to go to discard, so let's do this. It's not great. Next turn we're going to have Cryptic Command and be more ready for anything that comes. Oh, they had a... Sure. We didn't know about miscalculation. Could have played around it, but I didn't know they had it in their deck to begin with. Now it may be time to fetch with this polluted delta. Yeah, I think it's time. Get Hallowed Fountain. So true name can really raise us, and that's an issue. We're going to play Lurrus with Cryptic Command backup. If Lurrus does resolve, we will be extremely happy. Stern Scolding. That makes me deeply unsaid. Unhappy. Deeply unhappy. Let me Cryptic. I think Crypting here is a better use of my mana. If they have a backup counterspell, they have to have a backup counterspell. They haven't done anything the whole game. They have 3 cards in hand. They have to have either No More Lies or their own counterspell, or the Mystic Confluence. Mystic Confluence would be a beating here, but we couldn't really play around it anyway. 3 steps ahead. Counter draw. Okay, we cannot really raise the true name. We are going to have to try. Do we have any other way of resolving true name nemesis in our deck? I don't think so. This attack for 7 is going to end us, basically. Because now we cannot really raise. And the answer is to draw a way of getting Lurrus back. So we have one to do that. But if we do manage to do it like next turn, we could raise the true name. Yeah, that's fine. They're going for Mystic Confluence probably, but Counterspell matches up so well versus that. No way I'm stopping that Mystical tutor. Oh, they were for their own Counterspell, that's fine. They're going to go Colonnade, attack, I go Swords, they go Counterspell, I go Counterspell back. We keep on playing. This is a mistake, I should have done it before they get to attacks. Colonnade has Vigilance, which is what makes it impressive. It's a land. But we knew what was going to happen here, so it's kind of fine, I guess. So that life we gave them stops the race as a possibility for us. Like now I don't think we can win. I think there's no way we can beat that tunic right now. We have no answers for it, and yeah, we are just dead. It's too late. Yep. We managed to resolve the Ancestral, but they had a threat we could not resolve. Maybe I should have been more cautious with that Lurrus. More patient. Play around more things. Yeah, we could have played around that miscalculation. Just, I'm not saying like play a land, play around miscalculation. I'm saying play a tap land, go, do not play Toxic Deluge, wait until next turn so we have 3 mana up. Maybe that was the play. Okay. Looks. Okay, very good hand, very powerful. One is called Iceland. Cool name. That's simple. And they play an island. That's very on brand, I guess. Wow, we are 2-drop flooded. It happens. Happens, of course. Because we play all 2-drops. Just makes navigating the early turns so rough. I'm going to go with Ledger Bubble. If they counter this, it sucks, but if they counter any of our 2-drops, in general, it's going to suck. So. I want to ditch the Vindicate, basically because we have no way of playing it, casting it. And Snuff Out is going to be nice because it will be free. So next turn we'll go Swamp, probably Jace or Fairy, doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter to decide it now, because we'll have to decide it with more info later. That's nice. That's a nice follow-up for our opponent. Going to discard probably Island, because we need that Swamp to activate the creeping. So we need that Swamp to play Snuff Out for free. Let's do that. I think this thing seems powerful and like a good idea. So all of our hand is nice. What do I want to teach? Probably Fractured Identity is way too expensive, and we probably will find a way to flashback it with Jace. Expensive spells and Ledger as well are not really a combo, because you want to be discarding the stuff, right? Library. Interesting. Let me loot, flip my Jace right away. Really want that travel. There's nothing I want to play for my graveyard, so let's do this. Colonnade and attack for 3. Now they are in a weird situation because what are they going to play? Anything they play or do runs into our cards, basically. Trigger. Brainstorm is not what it used to be. There's so many ways of punishing it. Here, if they have a way of sweeping the board, that would be a start for them. That's not a way of sweeping the board, unless there's a follow-up here. Oh, nice. Well, we're still getting a trigger, and then we're getting another trigger from Fairy Mastermind, so we're still way ahead here in this situation. I'm not playing Ancestral for, I think, obvious reasons. I don't want to discard, that's the obvious reason. Do I play Bob? No, I'm playing Lazar. It's a bit better than Bob in this position, because dying to our own Dark Confiance would be very silly. A counterspell, snuff out Ancestral Recall as interaction for whatever they do. They seem to have a nice there. Mox, Library, Twister, the Gadgeteer, and being mostly mono blue, seems. Domhos Switzer. Yeah, that's fine by me. They have to play a spell to trigger it. I will trigger my Shredder, and I snuff out. They try to do something, I counter that something. They will get a bunch of tokens in the process, but they don't fly, and we already have lethal on the air, so we managed to tap them out. That will work. They're really thinking about that, I think. Okay. Fine. Blue. Wow. That's a lot of mana. You're tapping out. And that's a title spell. I'm going to attempt to counter it. Wait. Let's snuff out first. Because if I try to counter and they counter back, like now I can choose what to let resolve, right? Okay. Yeah, they mana leak that. Alright. I will ancestral myself now and just go for the kill. Sure. Cathar commando seems good. This is what we have seen. Push is okay. Scolding is good versus Urza and Citrarch, so that's nice. Probably they lose an upgrade. Okay, here is my Kato. Okay, great hand. Every hand with Ancestral Recall is going to be great. Look at the top of my library. I don't think I want that push right now. So I'm going to cycle it right away. Am I going to overdraw by a million here? Yes. Go up to 8. Yeah, this is going to be quite an exaggerated overdraw. I think getting to resolve that thing is important. Now I have to play a spell because I want to discard a million cards. Discarding Wrath of God. They now play Urza. I will be kind of punished for that choice. Ledger will punish their fast mana because the idea with fast mana is you want to play either more spells than your opponent or more powerful spells, like in more expensive spells, right? If they have more expensive spells, that's fine. But if they have more powerful, like they have multiple plays per turn, and that's what they want to do, well, that we can punish with the sword. Now I have counterspell up, Cazar Commando up, Source to Browser up. So that's a lot of things to have ready. Happy with that. What if I never cracked that bubble? I wouldn't have overdrawn. I will have a push in my hand. No, because I will have fetch anyway, so maybe cracking the bubble was a mistake. Going to flash in the Cazar Commando just to attack. I don't want to kill a Mindstone. That's too weak. Okay, Remand, that's fine. Oh, that's a nice follow-up because now I have an easier time double spelling. I don't think I want to fight over my Cazar Commando. Maybe I do. Depends on what kind of if it's a Mystic Confluence, for example, or that thing, then yes, then I'm happy doing this. Just ditch the bodyguard. Ditching the bodyguard just because I think I want to take Lurrus here. Taking Lurrus just to use my mana. I do not intend on playing it soon. Not while I have Mystic Confluence or Fracture. Ooh, wow. That's so scary. So there are more combo-y than we thought. Now I'm regretting a lot of things. The issue with that, guys, you cannot really can kill it with the trigger on the stack, and I think I'm going to do that so they don't get cheap blues. Because if they don't have like a time twister or anything, they don't really have they have just two cards in hand. One card. So this is going to be a time twister 100%. Urza. Oh, okay. Urza is acceptable. Have the fractal identity for you. They're going to activate. LED is not a bad hit. It's not amazing. It's not bad. Will allow them to crack the clue. So that's something. So fractal identity. The Urza. And Cazar Commando the construct token. Maybe that was a good turn. I was so scared of the high tide because like you're not playing high tide to do this kind of lame turns usually. But they didn't have anything else to do, I guess. And the high tide allowed them to play and activate Urza, so that's a lot. Sure. Grab token for you. Can start playing Lurrus and playing Fracture and playing Cazar Commando from my graveyard. Because I do not think keeping up Mystic Confluence is going to be very helpful. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's Cazar Commando time. This is the reason we brought it in, right? To kill everything our opponent plays. That's going to be good. What am I killing here? Probably LED. It's going to be, if they draw a time twister, LED is going to be much better than the Mox. Okay, I think we got this one. We're very ahead. Unless they combo kill us from here, which they can, of course. You can always combo kill. That's a good start. Battle Sphere. A resolved Mir Battle Sphere would be annoying. Saga is fine. Saga we can beat. 5, 4, 6. Time Spiral. That's going to be hard to beat. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Cannot really F6 because Caracas on Lurrus. But we found Vindicate again and we found a swamp. Wow. So we are dead, probably. Well, that we can beat since we are just flying over. That's it. Again. Why? Did you need to highlight for that? So what if I just activate Colonnade and go for the win? So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So technically I can activate Colonnade and go for it, right? I don't see no reason not to. I can have something, I will counter spell it. I missed that. Yes, I missed that. I didn't need to tap those things. This is lethal. I have counter spell and start scolding backup, so yeah. Well, foreign deck failed. That happens. Let's go for the last one. Lurrus. Lurrus decks are, in my opinion, quite fun. Also good. I think Lurrus is very good. Oof, wait. I don't want to mess this up, but it's like just sitting, right? Like I'm clicking on it and it's not highlighting. Okay, that was scary. It's a good hand. It's a good hand. It's a hand that can flood out, but we have Vindicate, we have an animated for that Lurrus, and we just drew Jace because we are amazing. So hand got a bit better. That's scary? No. It was scary, but depending on what they discard, we could animate them. So maybe it's scary for them and they don't know it. Which is one of the great things of having, I would say, of having animated and similar cards. Comfy. Ooh, I quite like that. I think I'm going to Vindicate first. Uses my mana better. So if we get, I want to fill my graveyard faster for Jace. Wow, that resolve, I didn't expect it. We have like a flash creature here. Just not doing anything on turn 3? That's sus. Oh! Oh, that's nice. It's a nice one actually. They're still, I mean, they got the card back, and that's the card advantage. But they missed a land drop anyway, now. Okay, they're fine. Very good. Let's see. Now, maybe I should have discarded the Fracture Identity. Because now I would love to play Dark Confiant plus Ledger, the other way around. No, we cannot do that because of Woke. Huh. Like that one. So I'm going to keep it. Play Comfy and say go. Again, looters and expensive spells are not great because you want to be discarding extra lands and that doesn't combo with expensive spells. That's, well, basic magic, yes. Let me resolve my confidence. This will make me very happy. Parallax wave is annoying, but it will die soon-ish, so I'm fine. I might find just Fairy Mastermind in. Yes, the Mastermind is awesome. This Parallax wave is great, and it's a great card, but this is not the amazing Parallax wave, right? Because they're just trying to get some tempo out of it. It's not like Parallax wave you die, which is the powerful one. Oh, that's good. That one, very good. Very annoying for us to deal with. Can catch it next time when it comes down. Am I trading here? Am I just Fairy Mastermind try to trade? I think so. I need to alleviate pressure so Parallax Wave can go out and we can just, have more time. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's better. Well, that's fine because then when it comes back, when it dies and comes back, you get the trigger. So maybe that's good. Am I going to have to activate Fairy Mastermind to draw? I think so. Yep, I'm thinking so. Hate missing land. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Because now it's coming back right away. So I'm not so certain that was right. Oh yeah, I know what happens now. They get it back with some ways. Oh that's premium. I didn't realize that one. Yeah, that's premium. Okay, now we are in a. Yeah, I didn't realize how that synergy. That's amazing. Completely messed that one. I'm going to kill this so it stops. Reprieve. Oof, I don't want to play for more. Oh, I forgot I have a mastermind here. Am I going to do it all over again? Oh yeah. Now I may just die to the cryptic cloak and to my own dark confidant. But do what it is. I'm willing to do that. Mystic Confluence is going to be nice. It's just not very good versus the cloak. Okay, I will leave my confidant alive at this point. Okay, maybe I paid way too much life in that position because now I can die to Comfy. 5 mana. Yeah, I need to my confidant to just basically miss like a 0. Well, that was a 0. I'm going to attack here. Or attempt to. That makes sense. They're not taking the Comfy, which also makes sense. I'm fracturing identity the Parallax Wave right now. So this is pretty cool. So in a tight game, like super low life total, we could kill our confidant with fractured identity, give them a copy of the confidant, and that way they are the ones that have the clock that kills them. I'm going to exile my unconfident and just pass the turn. Go down to 2 life. I can control the cloaks with the parallax wave, kind of. That's fine. They loot, but we draw an extra card, so looting is not amazing for them, I guess. I could try to vindicate the code. Doesn't work, right? So in order to vindicate the cloak, the cryptic code, sorry, I need then to have enough mana to counter it on the way down. And I do not have enough mana to do that. That's nice. I'm going to throw away the Deluge because I cannot play it. Do I want to Jace or do I want to Parallax Wave? I think I want to Jace. No, but Jace is only -2, -1. Then I will Parallax Wave. Probably. The issue with Parallax Wave is my own Dark Confidence, right? Going to attack here. I'm letting them attack to get my Fairy Mastermind trigger, and then Parallax waving the cloak. Hero of Blade Hole. I don't really care about that one. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. I can counter it. But if I just go counter tap, that makes sense. Because if they have a follow-up counter spell, well, I still have mine. If they have another one after that, okay. Yeah. Board is clear, and now I can do things. I can do things now, like getting rid of that cryptic code. How so? With like, do I want a copy of cryptic code or do I just want to kill it? I guess I want a copy, right? It's better than not having a copy. Now I have to stop this thing and hope it's not something good underneath there. We hit an Indatha and they had a Consider, okay? So now the board is ours and we have our source of two plowshares to kill our own Dark Confidant. Feeling good on this position. Alright, we have one more turn until Parallax Wave goes away. And we managed to untap with that Mystic Confluence and that Stance Colin. I'm most happy. First of all, let's attack. I want to tap out for Lurrus. I don't think I need to. I just need to attack for 5 a couple of times. And leaving double counter spell up seems like a great idea. So this is 6 mana, I can do this. Which, like, bouncing my Dark Confidant also works. It's a way of not dying. Fracture Identity. It's a hell of a card. In case you didn't know. I mean, I will stun skull that thing. Full of a. I don't want to give my opponent extra cards. And this is my only counterspell left in my deck, I think. Yeah. So, no action. Just draw. I consider stays in exile. Next turn we have lethal, so I'm doing pretty fine. I could animate that, the Hero Playhold, if I think that's something worth doing. Probably is. Still have mana for Mystic Confluence plus Swords, or Mystic Confluence plus Spellbomb, which they cannot really stop, so... Huh. Sure, that's fine. Raven is fine. Mastermind is fine. And now we'll trust the browsers my own bot to not die. I think this should be enough. They have 2 cards left, but I don't know what they could be. Touch of the Speedrun. Sure. That was interesting. Maybe they don't know that Confiant will come back at the next end step. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, we got that. So blue-white stuff. Commando is fine versus Wave and Mox. Nah, no. Okay, Lurrus. Let's go. Starting the new season with a 2-1. Not complaining. But if we lose and we start with a 1-2, now that's complaining. Going to keep the bubble a little bit in hand, mainly because of a Shredder. But also, like, even if we find a fetch land, I would make bubble a lot better. So, ooh, yellow ribbon. Okay. Okay. Also, bubble makes fatal pulse a lot better. What are they taking here? Paulo. What a powerful card. Wow. Okay, Mystic Confluence is unplayable now. But I'm going to get to play multiple spells. I think that's good for me. Planes on top. Okay. Kill that thing. Because I don't want him beating me down. Play Jace. Like our spot. Next turn I can go swords, get Lurrus into my hand. I think it's pretty cool we won last game without Lurrus. Didn't even need it. Super aggressive Parallax Wave, and I think it only makes sense if you are going to have Still think getting Lurrus here is worth it. I'm going to use my mana. Get Hallowed. They probably have the Sunwise, in which case it makes sense to play a super fast Palace Wave. We're going to try to force them to use it. Lurrus will help. Hero of Bladehold. Ah, so the idea is to protect the Hero of Bladehold. I get it. I get that. In that case, I will Lurrus. Oh, shit! I forgot to play the bubble. Please let me play my bubble. They will have exiled Lurrus in between actions there, and therefore stop this. The Fairy Hero of Dominaria, that's a great draw for them. We do have the No More Lies, so that's also great for us. Palace Wave going to be a bit annoying. They just slammed the Fairy. Yeah, it is. Okay. Am I going to try to give Lurrus protection from white to block? I think so. Oh, yeah, I'm going to force them now. Are you activating again? If you activate again, you lose the Palace Wave. So yeah, now I get a great block, and the bodyguard is coming back. That's what's great about this combination. Okay, so play bodyguard. Well, why want to do that? That was a good draw. Now, okay, now I'm sourcing this thing and then play my bubble. Okay, I think we're in a wonderful spot, of course. Are they going to draw? Planes? Well, that's not a great top deck. I think we got this one in the bag. Let's say, ooh, oh, now there's a fight. Okay, okay, okay. That was the last kind of opponent's hand. It was a good one. Lathaf is nice. Kill this. That's one on this. Play Lathaf. Just pass turn. They're missing blue mana. In general, I did just discard an island, so that's annoying for me, but sure, we can kill Lathaf, and I will do this and pass it. Now I'm just keeping counter spell up and picking up my Jace. That sounds good. Up, up, up. Wanted an island. I don't think in this position, like Fairy Mastermind is card advantage, but I don't want to give them any cards. Because if I draw 2 lands and they draw an extra spell. Okay, they gave up. They gave up. The game has ended. Well, that's it. First, I mean, it's always cube season now. But this is the new season, and this is my first cube of the season, so that was nice. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and those things that you know how to do. Bye.